My name is Matthias Ame, and I am from Spunvertek. In Nigeria, according to UNICEF, 69 million people have access. It's not clicking. Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. My name is Matthias Ame, and I'm from Spunvertek. In Nigeria, over 69 million people lack access to potable water supply and still drink water from streams, rivers, lakes, and irrigation canals, resulting to waterborne diseases, leading to death of over 70,000 children annually. And more than half of these 69 million people that live without potable access to water supply lack electricity. Also in Nigeria, about 40 million farmers depends only on rainfall to practice farming. Hence, they are idle during the dry season. This is as a result of them living in rural areas without access to potable water supply and cannot procure buying expensive solar water pumps. Spunvertek has a solution. We design and build We design and build an affordable solar water pump inverter that can power every type of conventional water pumps directly from solar panels without batteries. Now, this solar water pump inverter is designed in a way that it works with your normal conventional water pump, in a way that if you want to integrate it into an existing one, you don't have to start buying afresh. Now, we make our money through sales of our inverters to direct end users, such as cooperative farmers and rural dwellers in the community. We also make our money through sales to government and NGOs. The average price of our inverter is $1,100 US, and this is because we have competitors where their prices are at $2,500 US. Next, please. Now, this is the product. The product is an inverter that is made locally here in Nigeria. We design and build the circuit board, and we assemble it as well. This inverter integrates with solar panels and conventional pumps. Next. This is how we make our money, by the sales of our inverter package to direct end users and government agencies. Next. Now, over the past 3 months, because we launched this product in September last year, we've been able to sell 15 of our solar water pump inverters to 5 different communities across Nigeria. We have been able to have 2% spending of our strategic technology in a way that Federal Ministry of Water Resources have sent us a letter to execute a pilot project in some stipulated community across Nigeria. Now, the West African market for solar water pumping is valued at about $63.8 billion US and contains 319 million people. Now, we are not targeting much. We are starting with the northern part of Nigeria, which the market price is valued about $2.8 billion US, and we are targeting 14 million people for now. In the next 8 months, we project to have sold 350 pieces of our inverters and generate $73,500 US in profit. We have competitors, but the good thing is that the farmers and rural dwellers, including the government agencies and NGOs, they are ready to work with us. Reason is because we have competitive advantage in the sense that we are the first solar water pump manufacturing company in Nigeria. All our other competitors are foreigners. whereby their product has to be imported into the country, and it costs very high to procure. We have an excellent team. We have a team of computer programmer who writes the program codes for the microcontroller chips using an inverter circuit design. We also have a PhD degree holder that spearhead all the activities of the company. And I, as the founder, I have a master's degree in physics with electronics and instrumentation, and also a certification in electronic circuit design. I designed, built, and assembled a Spunvertek solar water pump inverter. Yes. We are asking for $10,000 US. This $10,000 US will enable us to reach $50,000 US within 8 months of inception and scale our infrastructure, as well as scale our market acquisition and customer acquisition. Thank you.
So how much does it cost you to build this?
Okay. In Naira, it cost me 70,000 Naira. To build.
70.
No, to sell, sorry.
No, I said to build.
Okay, to build.
Yeah.
To build, it cost 30,000 Naira to build.
30.
Yes.
And what is the? I didn't quite get the key use case. So even if people are so you have people who don't have access to sort of like water.
Yes, people in the rural areas that doesn't have access to water supply, based on the fact that there is no electricity supply there, and they have to depend on maybe generators and expensive solar water pumps in order to have access to water supply. So, but with my inverter, we've been able to achieve this aim because the conventional water pump costs far less than the normal solar water pump. So with this inverter being integrated with a solar panel, they can have access to water supply.
Got it. And I think the cost was $1,000.
Yes, that's the cost of the whole package, not for the inverter alone.
And so who pays for it? Does the community sort of crowdfund the money to pay for the because $1,000 is about 360,000 Naira. So in a rural community, that would be quite a high expense. So I'm just curious about like who pays for
the 15 that we've sold so far, we have sold to cooperatives and village heads.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And how many have you sold so far?
15 pieces.
15.
Yes.
Okay. And who have you sold them to? Like what type of person or cooperative? Like where are they?
I sold 4 to fish farmers, and then 2 to some communities in Niger State, and the remaining ones I sold to individual cooperatives.
Okay. And why did they buy it?
Because like the 4 that I sold to, the 4 fish farms I sold to, they already have an existing water supply that uses generator. So they bought the inverter and then they bought the inverter and the solar panels and integrate it into their existing water pump.
Just one question. When you sell this, the cost is one-off, right? There's no servicing fee the customer pays after that. Once you sell to them, you are done and dusted.
Yes, it has a 10-year warranty.
So there's no recurring revenue from the customer?
Because it's a physical product.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.